Hey YouTube, it's Mike Prank Gangster, and today a little quick video of Andrew Tate. Now, I've never done an Andrew Tate video on my channel. My channel has nothing to do with me doing videos of like Andrew Tate and stuff like that. But I am interested in Andrew Tate, like what's happening in the last few months because of the, him being accused of human trafficking, being arrested, and all that stuff. So I got kind of like interested in what's happening, right? And I've always been someone that's very open-minded when people talk and stuff like that. Now, I've always been also very, very good of like judging a person by the way they talk, their personalities, the way they act, and stuff like that. Okay. Now, I'm in between when it comes to like if this guy is guilty, not guilty, but I'm not in between when it comes to like judging it's a book by its cover. Okay. When I look at Andrew Tate, it's not the first time I met people that act exactly like it. And when I mean exactly like it, I mean people that have a big mouth. Okay, Andrew Tate has a big mouth, and the biggest reason why he is where he is today is because he has a big mouth, and it got him a lot of views, but it also got him in a lot of trouble. He basically created his own chaos. Okay, believe it or not, you guys want to call it the Matrix, whatever. He created his own chaos by basically not shutting up. Okay. He talks a lot. He talks a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff that he says makes a lot of sense. Some of the stuff he says, I think it's just basically his opinion. It just doesn't mean it's correct. It just means that that's what he believes, and that's okay. Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe. But you would have to be a fool if you think this guy is a good person. And what I mean by a good person, I mean, this is a guy that is all full of himself, okay? He likes showing off. He likes being in the media. He likes being viewed. He just likes attention. He likes drama. That's what I get from when I see this person. This is why I feel like he's doing all these things. A person that would be a criminal, though, I would imagine that they would be completely like away from social media because they wouldn't want attention. So that's why I'm a little bit like in between of like, did he commit the crimes and everything? Because it's kind of like weird that someone that would be doing like human trafficking would want this type of attention from the public. But then again, maybe he's fooling all of us, and this attention is a reason for him to like have a decoy and say, look, I would never do this because look at me, I'm all over the news, I'm all over the internet. Why would I do this? I'm already famous or whatever. I already have all the money that I need. I want to show you this little clip because he contradicts himself a lot, and I'm going to just show you the clip so you guys can see the clip. Real quick.
But he says what he means what he says.
Look what he says.
And that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of a man who says what he means and means what he says because he can't be bought, because he's principled. He can't be bought. Even now, if they were to come to me with $100 million and say, we'll sponsor you with this company, it's $100 million, you just have to shut up, I'd say, no, I don't want your money. I don't want the money. I don't need money. There's nothing else to buy. I've bought everything. I don't need it. My principle's worth more. So, and that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of principles, and it goes back to the original point. They're trying to remove all of our morality, all of our baseline understanding of things.
Connect is an application which allows you to take a minute to connect with influencers from all around the world. My name is Andrew Tate, and I'm available to speak directly to you on Connect.
Okay, that's the clip. So basically, right there, with his own words, he talks about you could come up to me with $100 million, whatever the case may be, and he can't be bought because he has what we call principles. He has all the money in the world. He has nothing else to buy because you see a big smirk in his face. But then again, right after this little conversation that he has, the first thing you see is him actually sponsoring a sponsor on the podcast, which for sure brings him money. Okay, and now people will be like, well, that's PBD podcast. Maybe it's their sponsorship. It could be. But he's also getting some sort of money out of this because he's also part of the whatever you want to call it, right? So this is why you have to look at this guy and you have to tell yourself, like, is this guy totally honest, or is this guy just basically trying to manipulate a lot of his audience? Because he always talks about government manipulating the news and all that stuff, like the news manipulating people and all that stuff to basically benefit from. We all know. When it comes to government, politics, news, it's corrupted. Nobody needs to come and tell us that this world is corrupted from A to Z. We all know it's corrupted. We live in it, and we're basically all slaves, and we just basically have to live our lives by their rules. We have to accept. We have to bow to the governments and accept these things. There's no problem with it. As long as you continue living your life, you love your family, your loved ones, your friends, and so on. But the thing is that the same way the government or the politics or the news uses manipulation on people, Andrew Tate does the exact same thing. So I'm not saying that he's, like, guilty of the crimes that he did. I just do feel that he's someone that is very easy, like, to manipulate people because he's a very good speaker. But I also feel that he's not a great person. Just my vibe that I get from Andrew Tate, from the way he talks, from the past, videos. I know, like, people be like, well, they only took like little, like, parts of a big podcast that he had. The thing is that he said certain things in those podcasts. He still says certain things today that basically he needs to watch out. The only difference is that before he said it more openly. Today he basically tries to, like, think twice before he says something because he knows that a lot of people are watching, so he could get basically have bad stuff happen to him afterwards, right? Anyways, you guys let me know what you guys think about Andrew Tate. I like I said, I'm not judging him based on what the media is saying about him. I'm judging him based on what I see when I hear him talk. I don't think he is completely, like, honest with the viewers. I think that he is very good at using words and he's very good at manipulating. I believe he has his own agenda behind all of this. Is he a human trafficker? I doubt it. Has he done bad things in his life? I would say probably yes. Is he a criminal? Most likely yes. And the reason why I say that is because he basically says it himself how to commit certain crimes. So I mean, this is what happens when you have a big mouth. There's certain times in life maybe you should just shut up and not say certain things, especially on social media. I mean, it's all cool to look popular and like to tell stories about yourself and how you did this and that. The thing is, there's certain things you should probably keep to yourself, because when you put it all out there for millions and billions of people to watch, you basically put yourself in this situation. And that's what I think has happened with the case of Andrew Tate. But other than that, I want to end the video there. I just want to show you that little clip that I showed you. If you guys want to go look it up at an hour and 40 minutes, give or take, you can look it up yourself. It's kind of actually hilarious a little bit that he talks about principles and that you can buy them, but then again, right after that, he has basically a little commercial about a sponsorship. So anyways, I just had to, like, put my 2 cents into this video, but whatever. Like I said, I'm just going with what I believe I see sometimes. Like, everybody has their own way of, like, judging like, people by their own experience, right? So that's all it is. Hopefully people don't take this in a bad way or anything. I'm just basically giving you guys my point of view of what I see, and that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.